Brittany here, and welcome back to part 35 of the Sims 300 Baby Challenge. Alright guys, where we left off. Where did we leave off? I just did this the other day. Kids have not gotten A's yet. You know, I stopped writing notes on what happened in the previous part, and I should probably pick that back up again. Anyways, guys, we've been doing gardening, and... Oh, it's your birthday? No, wait, no, it's not. No, it's not. Hold on. We need to change something here. Here, I gotta let it start. So, we've been waiting for... We had to spend the weekend with the kids, and I was hoping that they would get A's, but that didn't happen on Monday. And it also has not happened today, which is Tuesday, and it's Tuesday in real life. Sadly, it's the last day of my vacation, so I'm trying to do things that I want to do. I don't know, I can do this on the weekend anyway, but trying to relish my last day of vacation, you guys. And of course, when I go back to work tomorrow, which is Wednesday the 25th, we're supposed to get like 2 to 4 inches of snow, which isn't terrible, but of course, when I go back, you gotta throw that kind of weather at my face. Okay, anyways. We've been waiting for those A's. Haven't seen them yet. We did age up Infinity, and she looks very much like her mother with that beautiful hair. So I need to change the lifespan because I was playing the Aspiration challenge. Alright, now we're good. So this should be... There we go. Because in the Aspiration challenge, teens are set to 5 days. So that's why. Alrighty. So let's get things rolling. I did look up, because we have been doing some, you know, mild house shopping. And did you do your homework yet? Hold on. Distracted. 100. You don't have it because we just aged you up. Okay. If I took my notes, I might know that. No, you're not napping. You're sitting. You can clean up. It is raining, but I'm going to have her garden anyway. What was I going to say? So we've been doing some moderate house shopping. And I'm pretty sure what I'd like to do is we need to... I want a money tree seed. So we're going to have to wait for that. But what I'd like to do is move into either Pomeranian hybrid or standard poodle, because they're both on a 40 by 30, so they're 40 long by 30 deep. We could move into that, but that's 40 deep and 30 wide, whatever, deep, long, whatever. So that's, yeah, 40 wide, 30 deep. But I'm not doing anything from scratch. But I was just doing some research on where I want to set, because we need more Sims to populate the neighborhood. We don't really have anyone besides the main families that have just been marrying and having kids, which is cute and all, that's great. But I want to add new Sims to the neighborhood. So, that being said, oh, that's my new setting. Excuse me, why are they in here? I don't know. No, because I was playing that other neighborhood. That's why. Anyways, what are these? Are these my old settings? Oh, 124, and this is 9. Okay. Alright. Probably should get rid of these two. I don't know if they're applied to any other games. That may be why I kept them. But those are my mod settings, if you're curious. Okay. So... yeah, we need new Sims to populate the neighborhood instead of just the Sims that already live there, just having kids and whatnot. That's boring. So, what I'd like to do is go into the mod settings and change immigration so that we get some new faces in the neighborhood. And it's probably best to do it now before Infinity becomes any older, because we're going to need to start that, you know, having babies right away. But before I do that, I kind of want to reserve the houses that I've got my eyeballs on. So what we're going to do, we have to be in the game to do it. I think. Nraas story progression, lot options. Allow for progression false. So no one will move into there. We're gonna do the same on this house here. Lot options, story progression. Pow. Okay, so those two houses cannot. We might do it to this one. If we're able to afford this one, then I'll do it for this as well. And once we move into a house, I will take those, the lot progression false off. It's just that disallows any new Sims to come into the neighborhood. I mean, we don't want them in our, well, we want them, but we don't want them in the houses. So let's go to these settings. I have the Nraas website up here. We're going to go to here. I believe it's story progression. General, oops, not cased. I don't really mess with cased options. Lots. Immigration, and then the immigration gauge. Okay, so currently it's set to 0, and what the website says is the higher number you have, the less Sims that'll come in. The lower the number, the more Sims you'll get to come in, is I believe what I'm gathering from this. Okay. So we're gonna set it to 1,000. And we'll see what, because what will happen, so what the site says, I'm sorry, I'm trying to read and talk at the same time, it's not working. So we set the gauge to a really large number, say 1,000. In a little while, you will receive a notice from the town council showing how much pressure built up in your town over the past cycle. If you want immigration to occur, set the gauge lower to that number, lower than that number. So once we get a number from the mod, then we will change it. So right now, there's something else I think we can change. That I want to change. Lots immigration name. So we want to randomize names, otherwise I feel like it's gonna like be random. Is that when they come in? Or is that under romance? Let's see. Rapid migration, we would not want to do that. We can do that if we need to, but I'd rather not. Migration. Yeah, we're gonna make the name. Yeah, we're gonna make them random because otherwise they could use names that are already, because these are the way it's produced. It might use names that are like in the sim bin that you guys just saw. You know, the Sims moving into the neighborhood. And we want random names. We're gonna keep that at random. Equal chance to all bin Sims. I'm gonna leave that for now because chance of hybrid offspring, chance of a cult. Do we want to up that? Chance of a cult? We could change that. I feel like we should change that to let's say 20. So I don't go crazy. Immigrant occult. Is that cheating though? Because we get a vampire, a werewolf, or a fairy. They live longer. Or are we going to avoid them? I don't know. I'm not sure. We're just going to leave it like that. Okay, so now hopefully in a little bit we'll get a notice of how much pressure we need. Yeah, you know, I gotta look at the rules again, because if you have a, I mean, this didn't happen in my Sims 4 version. Like, the starters were never occults. So is it, the question is it cheating to have an occult as the mother? Because that would be cheating, because the lifespan is ridiculous, especially when it comes to fairies and vampires. I think it's a little bit, it's longer for werewolves, but not as long. You know, the occult thing in The Sims 4 just didn't occur to me. Because it just didn't. So, let's see. Where are you guys going? Oh, it's time for school. Okay. I thought it was nighttime because of the lighting. It's messing with me. Rules. Now, this is a different one. I do have a blend of rules that I am going off of. Oh, they had a baby. Okay. Leave the house, complete opportunities, meet men, not have a job. Infants can be aged up immediately. See, I am breaking the rule in one regard, and that's that my kids are not hitting the honor roll. I'm sorry, I'm just reading everything. So, I mean, I am breaking it in that respect, but I did have so much trouble getting them to have A's in the first place. Well, they weren't getting A's. I had to age them up. So we'll start that, if it's okay. Since we're already at the end, since we didn't figure this out until the end of Generation 1, going forward with Generation 2, we will wait until they are on the honor roll. Because I didn't apply that to any of Generation 1. I mean, we could apply it to these three here, but I think it's only fair that we just start it going forward. If you guys are okay with that. Otherwise, you know, do let me know what you think. We'll just do that going forward. Okay. Not use any cheats. Use fertility treatment. Okay. So, pretty much I'm following all the rules with the exception of the fact that we're not doing the honor roll thing. So, we will do that starting with Generation 2 because we had so many issues with this generation. And I don't even know when we started, the grades started getting better even. Whenever no, we're not going to France. Yeah, I mean, if you guys are okay with that, okay. has updated their membership. 0 points. There's more than 1,000 points before allowing new membership in the community. Okay. So we're gonna go back to that. We're never gonna get Sims to move in here. Story progression, general, not households. Lots. Immigration gauge. Let's move it down to 500. Yeah, let's run with that. We'll just gradually lower it and lower it. I know there's Sims in the neighborhood that we haven't had kids with, so there is that. No. Okay, I was wondering how long she had left. I'm like, is she gonna die soon? Hopefully not. Let's see. Alright. Clean up. Oh boy. So this is our next money tree. Death flower bush and a life plant. You know, we don't really need those. Just gonna sell them. Ooh. I feel like he always ends up with Rhoda Bagley when you have like this Kona. Do we still have apple trees? Yeah, we do. Not that many. Cortado. I think cortado beans are actually where the money is. Yeah. Okay. Do we have, did we establish that? We don't have those. Do we? So let's plant one of each. So plant that, and then I will sell the rest of it. Okay, so yeah, we'll stick to that. After this generation, they have to hit honor roll because it's going to be easier for them to get to it now that hopefully we fixed our issue with teens and aging up. And if you guys don't remember or you just don't know, the settings I had, I denied Sims to get jobs in a handful of careers, and somehow doing that caused teenagers their grades not to raise, which was annoying as all get out. So took some research to figure that out, and so what I did was I saved the household and the house, I believe, and I just started a new game with different settings, very basic settings, and that solved it. But I did testing before I did that, so I played in the newbie household with no mod settings changed. Saw that, was it Bob? No. Saw that his grades were going up, and then I gradually just changed the settings that I wanted to change until we were, good. So with that in mind, here we are. Or that being said, here we are. Alright. Alright, all the kids are home. We got A's. I'm going to allow it this time because that's the rules I set. Next generation, when Infinity takes over, they will have to get on the honor roll. This has been a horrible first generation. Just taking for freaking ever. Okay, so let's get out the cake. And we're going to kick out our kids. Fabulous. Alright, so blow out candles. Harmony. Pay attention. Or pay me a masterpiece. Then you cannot pay attention. Then I don't care what you do. Oh dear. Yay! Okay, Faye got a promotion, increased her logic, and Harmony is artistic, a genius, friendly, a slob, and athletic. She has pretty good traits. Oh god, I'm gonna randomly roll. Oi. Let's see. Get out my randomized dice ruler. What was it? 86? Seriously? Yeah, it's 86. Okay, we're rolling 59. Where is that at? Okay. So 59 is, now this isn't numbered exactly in order because there's a couple that are numbered for my other series, for my Aspiration series. 59. Hold on, what are the two that aren't numbered? That one, Grand Explorer, and I think there's another one. Season Traveler. Okay, so that can be like 84 or 85 if we happen to get those. They'll just be out of order. Okay, so 59 is the Jockey. So reach level 10 of riding skill when earn 40,000 simoleons using your horses. Okay, it will be fun if we get a horse in my other series, so that'd be really fun. The Jockey. There we go. Wonderful. And we'll just keep this right here because we're going to do this again. No cake for anybody. Nope, nope, nope. Because we got to have birthday part 2. Because your brother has an A as well. Blow out candles, you. Wonderful. Alright, so I brought up the family tree because I wanted to see who she's had kids with and who we can pursue first. Oh, man. Okay. Alright, so we can choose a trait for Gabriel. He's a genius, loves the outdoors, grumpy, family-oriented, and has a photographer's eye. His traits are also not bad. Okay, so we'll roll again for him. And his is going to be 77, which is the scientific, I'm hitting the mic, specialist. Reach level 10 in science skill. Reach level 10 in any scientific, medical, or business career. Okay. So, let's get it. Right there. Some of these are just not familiar to me at all. Alright, so we're not grabbing any slices. Everyone freeze. I mean, you can. No, we don't care about him getting, there's no marriage, Evelyn. I don't know if you know that, but there's gonna be no marriage going on here, girlfriend. Okay, so no, you're not grabbing, well, maybe you can. Grab a slice from over there. Alright, we're going to now kick out Gabriel and Harmony. I forgot their names for a second. Oh, buy a horsey. That is going to be so much fun when we get to that in my other series. Oh my goodness. But we don't know because everything's randomly rolled. Okay, so we're going to split up the household. We're kicking out Gabriel. We're kicking out Harmony. Okay, and we're going to move them in with their siblings over here. Which I forget how many Sims even live here right now. Just 3. So that's Faye, Daniela, and I forget who that is. I'll be honest with you. Faye, Daniela, and Eckhart. Okay. There we go. All moved in. So we're missing Charles, Brayden, and Axel, who are our first 3 kids. Unfortunately, they are not in this game because when I modified the settings, we didn't bring them with us. And even if we did, they wouldn't have been connected to us in any way. So boo-hoo, sad, whatever. And on that note, we're going to leave right here, guys. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please subscribe because that means the world to me. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!